inspiration on the part of the DSS to file charges where no offense was committed. And you saw that with what the lawyer to Meta said, that they have looked at the charges, nothing even related to an offense affecting Meta, that's Facebook. And I think the same thing applies to Twitter, and of course, it applies to me. Because there was no disclosure of any offense. If you see the charges they served me, they have one page of proof of evidence. And that was a picture, a still picture they grabbed, a screenshot from whatever they get of Tinubu standing in front. That's not proof of evidence. They did not even, I don't want to teach them what to do, because I know they will still come and fumble again next time. Then the most important thing that ought to have been done, which was to serve me, they refused to serve me. They were hoping that they come and ambush me in the court. They did not want to serve me because they are afraid that I will prepare for trial.
I decided to come.
But I decided to come because even cases that don't concern me, I come to this court to attend to them.
Wonder shall never end, ladies and gentlemen. It don't read for Tinubu, Wike and DSS as the case filed by the DSS against Sowore and Meta, which is Facebook, hit deadlock in court today. Now, what happened? Remember that they were not happy before that Sowore called Tinubu this particular name, which they first of all told Sowore to remove it from his post. But Sowore saying that he cannot do that. They wrote Meta to bring it down, but Meta saying say lie, they cannot do that. That is 2 seconds. They fire charges against them in court, which received its first hearing, which according to what we are hearing has received a dead end in court today. And as you are just hearing, that the lawyer who came to represent Meta have looked at the charges, and they said that they are not seeing anything offense on the charges which they fire against them, which you were saying that the same thing includes to him and the other person that is involved in the matter. In fact, no be small thing they happen. Now, the issue of deleting it from the page, bringing it down and all that, what is going to happen now? Anyways, let me allow you to listen to other things that is happening in this particular video. And as you are listening, make sure you are sharing your thought with me on the comment section. Share the video and also subscribe for more updates. And after that, I will be back. Let's go there.
What is important, Nigerians, is that our focus on how to fix this country is our inalienable right, and it's sacrosanct. In the process of doing that, we will not spare anybody, because we are 200 million people, and we deserve good governance, we deserve attention, we deserve accountability, transparency, we deserve the basic minimum standards of democracy and tenets, one of which is freedom of speech. You cannot litigate against us in any court or criminalize it. Even the man, the drunkard in the FCC, Nice or Wike, who said an American has never called Trump a criminal, was presented with over 1,000 videos. The DSS claims that it's their job to protect the president. It's their job to protect him, but it's not their job to police free speech in Nigeria. That one is not. The DSS takes its inspiration from the Secret Service in the US, which exclusively protects the president of the US. The Secret Service has never filed a lawsuit against an American who said Trump is this or that, because they use America. That's what I'm using. But let's even concede, without admitting, that they don't do it in America. We can do it here. Because Americans don't have our type of problems. Americans have schools, they have functioning hospitals, they have great jobs, there's no unemployment. So Americans can decide to be complacent about calling out their leaders. We haven't gotten to where America was in 1900. So our own circumstances are different. And we must approach it with the tenacity and the ferocity that is required to ensure that those who claim to be our leaders, whether they rig themselves into office or they seize power, we hold them to account. And I'm saying this, that even under the military, when the military will seize power through a martial music, we confronted them, even though we didn't appoint or elect them. So how much more the so-called civilian regimes in the country who supposedly were elected by a constitution that they uphold all the time, even though I don't believe in that constitution. But that's all they have for now. So I just want to make it very clear, and it's very important for all of you, particularly in the media, that no offense has been committed, and the trial could not continue today because there is no way you can prosecute an offense that does not exist. They disgracefully brought the DPP of the Federation to come and personally oversee this case. The reason why he came is they forced him here. That's why he was unprepared. He did not know that I have not been served, because I think he was arrested and bundled here. Because I found out in their initial charge that they published in the public that he refused to sign off on the charges. He was not consulted. But the DSS had to force him to come here because they know me since 2019. Their lawyers cannot face me. So they have brought the DPP, and the DPP must learn a hard way.
Exactly.
That's the rule.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes. I reacted last night, and let me send my condolences to her family and our co-workers. I knew, even without having been told, that she's a victim of Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria happened to her. I was reading on my way here, I've not confirmed, that they robbed every flat in that building. They called the police. Police did not show up until after she had jumped out of her window, gotten injured, and had no emergency support. She was found alive by the police, but when she asked to be taken to the hospital, the police said they had no fuel in their car. Maybe, if the police had not allowed their car to be stolen by a thief, maybe that car would have helped her to get to the hospital. Exactly. Who knows?
Exactly true.
So there's a fundamental problem here, people. We are in trouble. And her own tragedy is just symptomatic of that problem. But I feel so bad for her. I feel bad for her that today maybe I would have visited her family, but I have to be in court. So, again, my condolences. But Nigeria happened to her. Nigeria has been doing people dirty everywhere. And her own case came to the surface because she's a member of the elite class. As we are speaking, they are killing people in droves in Kwara State. Those ones don't even hear from the police or army. They have been left on their own. The people of Zamfara have been left to their fate. People of Kaduna have been left to their fate. Katsina left to their Benue left to their fate. Kidnappers are riding roughshod. Because, again, your leaders have more interest in trivial things than substance. The people that should be prosecuted by the DPP are the people who are engaging in banditry and terrorism. But the DPP will probably be one of the people meeting with them in Zamfara. Yes. And taking selfies with them. That's what they do with bandits. If I were to be a dangerous, terroristic person, they will come and negotiate with me. Yes. They won't bring me to court.
Nigeria people.
Yes, sir.
We are back again for our struggle for our brothers and sisters in the Nigerian police force. Both retired and serving.
And serving members.
Both retired and serving members. For the serving members, as we always tell you, if you like, go and connive with your enemies.
Yes.
You see those who are retired, look at their condition. This is the mirror of what your future will be if you continue to serve a police force that have no interest in your future and has no respect for your dignity. And you have seen that in this country, the top echelon of the police force, they are enjoying themselves. Contracts upon contracts, their wives and children are having fun over you. But you cannot send your children to school. You cannot afford medicine. You cannot afford housing. So even the barracks where you are supposed to manage looks like poultry. Even that poultry now, they are selling it to themselves. And driving you out of your barracks. Meanwhile, you are supposed to risk your life for the entire country. You are supposed to go and die so that other people can live. You are supposed to be in the bush while people are living in their mansion. You are the ones who protect them. While they are asleep and their children are in school, you are the one who accompany them. But even to give you the opportunity to eat food that is better than that of their dogs, they will never do it for you. That's why we are telling you that this is very important. You know, last time we did it, we went to your headquarters.
Nigeria's Minister for Petroleum, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Minister for Petroleum, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what is going on in the oil sector? Waiting exactly they happen for Nigeria oil and gas sector. Una know say in the middle of all of these fights between Dangote, Pengassan, Nupeng, this and that, make una no forget, I say make I remind una say the country minister for petrol is President Bola Tinubu. You know say na the ministry where everybody they like to they ganusi. When President Buhari been there, after President Jonathan, Buhari, who was a retired military general, and where come say because of insecurity, now they vote Jonathan out. Buhari no go oversee Ministry of Defense, so no, now Petroleum night go oversee. President Tinubu don't come now. There is Minister for States, Petroleum Resources, Honorable Heniken Lokobiri from Bayelsa. There is State Gas Resources, Honorable Ekperi Pepo from Akwa Ibom. But the substantive Minister for Petroleum is President Tinubu. So Minister for Petrol for Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, waiting exactly they go on in the oil sector. Nigerian oil sector accounts for more than 90% of our foreign exchange earnings. It is the major source of revenue for Nigeria. Yet all the criminality and corruption and calisthenics still they go on. So why exactly do you people always choose to be Minister of Ministry of Petroleum? Is it that you people go there to resolve the problem, or you go to oversee the corruption and criminality that is going on in that sector? Because as it is so right now, Oriburuku Lansheo, all of the issue where they go on, so Nupen, Pengas and Dangote, will never address the root cause of waiting they happen for oil sector. It is not to stand on the stage and say subsidy regime is gone. No, is the corruption and criminality in the oil sector gone? This is where the devil is in the detail, because if you remove criminality, Nigeria can pay subsidy. The monopoly where they talk so where one person can't get the whole power for oil sector, now government now give them. After the person don't build refinery, now this one go say A, the other person go say B, the other person go show. At the end of the day, what exactly is the outcome of this conversation? Because it must be how the thing go benefit ordinary Nigerians. Because the way when they go so anything go lead to another fuel scarcity is like when I want to pick dead body for road, and Nigerians no go allow them. So Minister for Petrol Bola Ahmed Tinubu, by now you're supposed to date table. They meet with all of your members, everybody, every union for that oil sector to resolve this crisis. So because all of una go be Minister for Petrol as president for decades, refineries no go work, corruption no go finish. Una go continue the oshiwe una they do until Nigerians decide to dismantle the structure of criminality. So President Bola Tinubu, Nigerian Minister for Petroleum, at what point una want sanitize oil sector? The wahala where they on ground, so make you try resolve them. It's not to bear the title of Minister for Petrol. It is to show leadership and to resolve issues in the best interest of the country and for the good and the welfare of the Nigerian people. Dangote, Pengas and Nupeng, make una try call una Minister for Petroleum. We do not need another issue of holding Nigerians hostage through the petroleum sector.
To the point now, what do you think? Share your thought with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe. Click on that subscribe button, follow, and share for more updates. Because like this, we move.